Hello, we are here at End of the Road with Father John Misty, Joshua Tillman. How are you doing?
Fantastic.
Oh, great. Perfect
Great.
answer to
You
that
just
question.
asked me that off camera, so I can't
Don't
can't
tell
fake
them.
it again.
Don't ruin it.
I'm fine.
Smoke and mirrors. It's
Yeah.
gonna be fun. This is your first ever festival headline set.
Yeah.
What is in store? Pyro?
Yeah, a lot of fire.
Yeah.
I was actually bummed when I saw Kendrick Lamar's VMA's performance because that's to the T what I had planned
That's
for
a
this.
shame.
So
Okay.
kind of stole my thunder.
And anything else?
No,
No,
no.
also-
I mean, outside of Kendrick Lamar, guesting.
Okay, shh, we won't tell anyone.
Well, this is coming out after the fact, so
Of
it's
course,
fine.
Yeah, we'll all know then. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Have you had a chance to roam across the festival field and assess the vibe, or have you been ensconced
Well,
in the backstage area?
I've been ensconced.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'm here there's a heavy military presence here keeping me.
They're just off camera.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There are some healing fields out there. Will you be going to get healed? Are you in need of any healing?
That's what I do. I do like that about the English festivals is you can you look at the schedule and it's like, come discuss mortality at the Existential Cafe.
Mhm.
I've never actually gone and been
No.
able to do anything
There's
like
also
that.
a
Yeah.
croquet lawn, so you could just have a game of croquet.
I can't go out there because everybody thinks I'm James Bay, so they freak out.
I see it.
Yeah.
I see it. It's very similar.
Yeah.
There's also an ethical alpaca knitwear store.
Oh, cruelty-free alpaca?
Mm-hmm.
Finally.
The best kind.
Finally.
Mac DeMarco headlined last night. Are you a fan of Mac DeMarco?
Yes, very much so.
What do you like about Mac DeMarco's vibe?
He's just a sweet guy. He's
Yeah.
a really sweet guy. And I thought his I love that new record.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great. He's great.
So-
I heard that so I wasn't here last night, but my some guys from my band were, and they watched him, and then he at the end of the show he crowd surfed,
Yeah.
and they all went to go to watch Pond, and by the time they got to Pond to the other stage, he was just getting off the crowd of surf,
Indeed.
and like he made like a 20-minute
That's some
journey
epic-
like across
epic
the
crowd
entire. Yeah, and then he was like, I think my bus is leaving. I have to go.
When did you last crowd surf?
I kind of I'm not sure I've ever surfed across.
Okay, have you waded?
Yes, it's more of
Yeah.
like a wading pool
Okay.
situation where I fall down and then they kind of maybe do a 180.
Okay.
My crowd is I think they're concerned because I'm quite a bit older than Mac DeMarco.
Okay.
So I think they're like, we better get Grandpa back on stage.
Definitely. They're
As
looking out for
quickly
you.
as we don't want him to get hurt.
So you're a fan of Mac. You're also a fan of LCD Sound System.
Yeah.
You were singing their praises the other day. What do you
I
love
did.
about the new tracks?
I'm really terrible at art. I'm really good at saying what I don't like.
Okay.
I'm not so good at talking about but I kind of prefer it that way. I like when you really like something, I feel like it should sort of override your rational mind.
Okay. So it just took you to another place.
But I
and-
just, I think, I just don't listen. I don't listen to. I don't even really know that much of his kind of canonical
Okay, so
music.
you're not like
but
a fan from the early
I just
days. You
really
just heard it and thought,
randomly.
this is good.
I really randomly started listening to it, and I think. I mean, there's definitely some I think in some way it was like, oh, that's how you do it in terms of
okay.
because I feel like I had sort of with this album had made an attempt at distilling some of those modern anxiety or whatever, and I think he just did just kind of ran a master class in
Nailed
terms
it.
of how to do that. Yeah, so that's great.
How do you feel about the song "End of the Road" by Boyz II Men?
I don't know it.
It's classic.
I have major, given my, in the 90s I was listening to Christian, we've talked about this
We
before.
have indeed, yes.
Yeah.
The new album. You've discussed this in Australia. You said on stage a couple of months ago that you're about to mix it. How much- yeah.
New record,
Your new record. Yeah,
Yeah.
not the new one that came out at the beginning of the year. The next.
Yeah.
How's it all going? Are we almost done?
Yeah, it's pretty much done. There's one song I have to put a new bass synth part on.
Okay, important.
Yeah.
What's wrong with
Spending
the one at the moment?
hours just screaming, crying in frustration, going through synth patches, trying to find the right one.
I'll do that for you. But then once that's done, are we all done and dusted?
Yeah.
And how many songs? Can you tell us anything thematically? Are we dealing with the grand theme?
It's got 10 songs.
10 songs. Neat.
Yeah.
Concise.
Yeah, I wanted to. I was just kind of like, yeah. There is no. The last two records, I'd say, were like kind of pretentious, but we're like squarely like concept records.
Yeah, definitely.
That's sort of like a singular theme and whatever. But this one is not.
Right. Okay. More
not
freeform.
that.
So
Yes.
all this, there's no kind of linking.
Just
themes.
10 tunes. Kind of sprightly BPMs.
Sprightly.
Yeah.
Anything else you can tell us about it, or are we going to
No.
keep it under your hat? That's fine. And next year for a release, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And is Jonathan Wilson producing?
No, I produced it myself this time because he's on tour with
Okay.
Roger Waters.
Oh,
so
well, that's
he's busy.
it's going to take up some time, isn't
Yeah.
it? Is there a working title?
I can't tell you yet.
But there
It's
is.
the NME. I can't believe you haven't asked me about like Ryan Adams' Twitter beef yet.
So how's things with you and Ryan?
Nice
have you
segue.
kissed and made up yet?
No, it's God only knows where that. I don't know where that came from.
Uh-huh.
I really don't.
Do you know each other, or is there just a...
He used to text me a lot.
Oh, okay. Has he been...
I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
I hope he's okay.
What's your favorite conspiracy theory?
Conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
Oh, there was one. Somebody told me a conspiracy theory that was like Taylor Swift is the actual daughter of Anton LaVey's daughter and was like switched with Jean-Benet Ramsey.
Oh, you're bringing.
You can
Jean
Google.
Benet
You can
into it.
Google this.
I know
it's like
about
a whole.
The Anton LaVey
it's
daughter. They look very similar.
incredible. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can easily Googleable.
Okay, and
Yeah.
do you think it's true?
No.
Okay,
No.
fair enough.
Absolutely. Categorically not true.
Well, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Enjoy
Great
the
to
show
see you
tonight.
again.
You too.
Yeah.
Have a good one. Cheers.